friends, today we are going to talk about the no need objection. You know, when clients come, when you go to the client and when you talk to them, there is a time when the client says, I don't need life insurance. And I think this is what generally everybody feels. Now, when you are trying to tell the customer that he needs insurance, what happens is there is a discussion. And when this discussion almost ends into an argument because you are trying to tell your point of view and the client is trying to tell his point of view and we don't have any common ground. But the best way to do this is how I have explained in my book, Objection Overruled, the first book that I wrote, which has 40 to 50 examples of different kinds of how to handle objections. So today I'm going to tell you a very unique way. If you tell clients a story, then you don't need to discuss with them. So here we go. This is the story. So what I tell my clients is understand and imagine that I have discussed everything with the client. I have done his need analysis. I have, almost convinced him about everything. And at the end, just when he's about to sign and when I think the deal is almost closed, he says that I don't think I need life insurance. Or it may be at any point during the discussion when he says I don't need life insurance. Even in the pre-approach stage, if you call somebody and he says I don't need life insurance, you can use this example. So I tell this example, I'll tell you what it is. So I tell my clients, and I am talking to you verbatim, the way you should tell the client, okay? So I tell them, sir, have you ever been to a circus? Now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to take the discussion away from the stalemate into a very different area. So when you talk about circus, the whole situation changes in the mind of the customer. He starts getting this idea about the circus. He starts visualizing. So I tell him, sir, have you been to a circus? Of course, everybody says yes. Then I tell them, sir, in the circus, have you seen a trapeze? A trapeze is an artist who swings from one swing to the other. And he does it so immaculately. So have you seen that? Client said, yes, of course. So then I tell them, so there was this one trapeze by the name of Anthony, and he used to work for a circus called the Russian Circus. And one day in the evening, after he finished his 3 shows and he was sitting down in his tent, the owner of the circus went and called Anthony. So actually, like since he was staying in a tent, he actually called him, and I do that action in front of the customer. He says, Anthony, please come here. Anthony came running out. Why is the boss calling me? Then what the boss did was he put his hand on the shoulder of Anthony and he started walking with him. He said, let's go for a small walk. Now what the boss was asking Anthony is, Anthony, tell me, when you do this trapeze ka act, are you afraid? Are you scared? And Anthony just looks at him and says, crazy? He thinks in his mind, crazy. No, sir, I am not at all afraid. Not at all. I am not scared. He says, no, but Anthony, please tell me, sincerely tell me, because I really want to know the truth, not because I'm the boss, but just tell me. And then he says, no, sir, no worries, absolutely. It's crazy. I can't just be scared. I'm not scared at all. Then Anthony tells him, no, but what happens is when I see you from down and I look at it, I look at you on top, I find that it is very, very scary. He says, sir, you may be finding it scary down, but for me up there, it has been a very, it's like a smooth thing. So then Anthony gets a little irritated because every time, his boss was asking. So he says, sir, I'll tell you one thing finally, that even if you wake me up 2 o'clock in my very deep sleep, and if you, ask me to do the same, act, I will just go and I'll do it. Even in my half sleep, I'll be able to do it very nicely. The boss pats his back and he says, great, Anthony, I just really wanted, this from you. I'm so proud of you. You are my lion. You are you're really the tiger of my circus. And Anthony says, sir, but last 7 years I am working. I have never missed. I have never fallen down. I have never had any mishap. Then why are you asking me this question? And then the boss told him, Anthony, actually there's a problem. And he says, sir, what is the problem? And he says, there is a problem that the net which is tied below, the whole net which is tied below has got spoiled. And we have to order a new one. And before the net can come, it will take about 4 weeks by the time the net comes. And then you will have to do this act without the net. So I'm very, very happy that you are very you are very confident that you will be able to do this. And then I asked the customer, sir, what do you think Anthony must have said? Now this is a question, you ask the question and shut up. That's a very, don't, so in selling, it is not telling, it is asking. So after you tell the story, you need to ask a question and shut up. So just keep your mouth shut and ask him, sir, what do you think Anthony must have told or Anthony must have responded to the boss? Was he ready to do the show without the net? And I believe you me, nobody will accept the fact and everybody will say, no, he will not do. Because it is because of that net that he was able to perform. And then what I do is I just pull out the proposal form, I take a pen and I ask the customer, please sign here, because what I am trying to do is just put a net below you. You are the businessman, you are the man, on whom the whole family depends. And because of that, you need to get covered. This is only a net. So why don't you sign? And I just give the proposal form. And 90% of the time, the customer will take the pen and he will sign. And he will say, I now understand why life insurance is so very necessary. Friends, please watch this video again and again, because there are very, very subtle things which you will need to be very careful about. And the way I have dramatized this, you need to dramatize it. You need to use your body language and try to, talk to customers in this fashion. I will tell you that most of the cases which would have otherwise ended in a stalemate would get opened and clients will accept it. I hope you like the video. I want you to do one thing. Please write down in the comments below what kind of objections you would be happy to learn about, so that I can, in my following videos, I can take care to give you certain ideas about that. So don't forget to put comments and give us also how you liked this particular idea of no need objection. Thank you.